In the year 2435, humanity had spread far across the galaxy. Colonies on distant planets and moons were now the norm, and Earth had long been part of a great intergalactic alliance. But while humans had earned respect in some corners of the universe, there were others who mocked them. The Zorath, an ancient and highly advanced alien species, were one such race. Known for their cold intellect and vast fleets of warships, the Zorath had always seen humans as nothing more than a nuisance, a young and primitive species, unworthy of serious consideration. It wasn't just the Zorath. The Ryjaks, a vicious species of warrior-like aliens, laughed at humanity's attempts at diplomacy and trade. The Xelrith, a race of giant telepathic beings, found humans amusing in their stubbornness, but ultimately too weak to ever stand in their way. And yet, the humans had endured. They expanded, they fought, and they survived. But no one, not even the humans, knew what had been secretly built on Earth during those years of mockery. It all started on the day the Zorath announced their final strike against humanity. They had grown tired of the ant-like humans making their presence known in the galactic arena. The Galactic Council had voted unanimously to deal with humanity's nuisance once and for all. The Zorath war fleet, the largest and most powerful the galaxy had ever seen, was heading toward Earth. Humanity watched in horror as the massive armada approached. News channels buzzed with panic, but some voices remained calm. There were whispers that humanity's leaders had prepared something secret. Then it happened. As the Zorath fleet descended on Earth, something strange occurred. A massive ship, unlike anything the Zorath had ever seen, appeared in the void of space. It was enormous, dwarfing even the largest Zorath warships by several orders of magnitude. This was no ordinary vessel. It was a Dreadnought, a colossal warship capable of wiping out entire fleets with a single strike. The Zorath fleet paused, stunned. This ship wasn't supposed to exist. There had been no reports of such a weapon in any of the human military archives. It was an enigma, an impossibility. The Dreadnought's massive form flickered into view on every news broadcast, its hull black and sleek, shimmering with energy. It was surrounded by a squadron of smaller ships, each one formidable in its own right, but the Dreadnought was the star of the show. The ship's name echoed across the galaxy, Terra Nova, humanity's secret weapon. No one, not even the leaders of the Galactic Council, had known about Terra Nova. It had been kept under wraps for over a century, built in the deepest, most secure corners of Earth. Hidden from alien eyes by layers of deception, technology beyond anything the galaxy had ever seen. A project that began as a dream, a hope for humanity's future, had now become the greatest weapon in their arsenal. The Zorath, realizing they were no longer the top predators in the galaxy, tried to regroup. They sent out a message, attempting to rally their fleet and coordinate an attack, but the message was intercepted. The Dreadnought's communication system was sophisticated beyond belief, capable of jamming even the Zorath's most advanced tech. Without warning, Terra Nova fired. A single shot, and the first Zorath warship exploded into nothingness. The blast was so powerful that it sent shockwaves through the surrounding space, causing a ripple effect that disabled several other Zorath ships. The remaining Zorath forces scrambled. Their superior numbers and advanced tactics had always been their strength, but against Terra Nova, they were powerless. One by one, the Zorath ships fell, unable to withstand the overwhelming firepower of humanity's Dreadnought. As the last Zorath ship was destroyed, the galaxy watched in stunned silence. The humans had done it. They had turned the tide, defeating one of the most powerful fleets ever assembled with a single ship. Terra Nova had proven to be everything the Zorath had never expected, and everything humanity had hoped it could be. Across the galaxy, the mocking stopped. The Ryjaks, once eager to conquer humanity, now hesitated. The Xelrith, who had once dismissed humanity as weak, now regarded them with cautious respect. The Galactic Council, which had once seen humanity as a minor power, began to acknowledge their place in the galactic order. The humans had done what no one thought possible. They had stood up to their would-be conquerors, and they had won. But for the humans themselves, it was not about victory or revenge. It was about survival. It was about showing that no matter how small, no matter how underestimated, humanity had the heart to rise above any challenge. The Terra Nova was a symbol now, a symbol of resilience, strength, and the unyielding will of the human spirit. And as the survivors on Earth celebrated their triumph, they knew this was just the beginning. The galaxy had learned to fear humanity, not for their numbers, but for their ability to defy the impossible. The Zorath had laughed at humanity, but they no longer did. They had learned that underestimating humanity's ingenuity and determination could be a fatal mistake. And humanity? They had only just begun.